Voodoo. So let's see what them voodoo accounts look like. I share with obviously a few friends, so most of these aren't my picks, but this is just some of the movies we got on Voodoo. A lot of them are 4K. All the Jurassic Parks. I actually just watched the last two. All the John Wicks are here. American Skin was disappointed in the ending, but it is what it is. Fallen, one of my top 5 movies. Of course, you got the Game of Thrones. We can just remove the last season. It was trash. Cliffhanger classic. Um, I didn't even watch the last Ip Man with Mike Tyson yet, but Ip Man's definitely great. I haven't watched The Godfathers yet. I have to check those out. Can't go bad with the Bad Boys. Can't go bad with the Beverly Hills. All of them. 90s baby. Well, 80s baby, but 90s raised me. Just actually watched Back to the Future not that long ago. 21 Bridges. The movie was alright. But like once I seen the bald head white dude, I pretty much knew the whole plot of the movie. And I'm like, alright, yeah, this is not. It's too predictable. Midway was actually good. I actually watched that in the summer outside. It was crazy. The sound, and the explosions and the planes. That's a great sound horror movie. Kill Bill. Haven't watched those in a long time. Got to go back and watch those again. Last Dragon, obviously a classic. This Rambo was ass. 3:10 to Human was a decent movie. It was annoying, but I did a video breaking it down. Definitely didn't watch this Hustler's Trash with Cardi and J-Ho. Long Kiss Goodnight, classic, one of my faves. Definitely loved that movie when I was a kid. I didn't like A Quiet Place. It was annoying to me. It wasn't bad, but it just was annoying to me. Top 5. And Boomerang. Boomerang is a classic. Top 5 was ass. Looper was alright. Big is a classic for the 80s babies, 90s raised me people. This Mad Max wasn't. It was different. It was way different. I think the way it was shot, the action scenes, all that was beautiful, but the story was ass to me. Sicario, I don't know. I was disappointed in both of them. Not enough action for me. Story is cool, but not enough action in either movie. Three Kings, a classic. Didn't watch the Scarlet Joint. Drive. It's not about driving cars. It's about the drive within you. That movie was ass to me. I didn't like it when it came out. King Kong. Skull Island was crazily good. Like, it was way better than that Godzilla trash that just came out where he got his ass whooped like 10 times. But Kong Island was actually really, really good. I enjoyed that movie. I thought it was going to be like the other movie that Samuel did. He just did like a movie. I think he did the Georgia Jungle, wherever that dude is. The white dude who culturally appropriated the jungle. I thought it was going to be like that, so I'm like, I wasn't really looking forward to watching it. And it was good. Didn't see Martian yet. Inception is alright. Gladiator, obviously a classic. Shutter Island was trash. It didn't make any sense. Live, Die, Repeat. That movie was so ass they renamed the movie like 5 times. They kept changing the name of the movie. Shining, classic. I don't like zombie movies, but World End is decent. Jack Ryan film. A lot of people just now are getting into the whole Tom Clancy thing because of Michael B. Jordan did the Without Remorse, but I've been here since day one. Always been a fan of the movies. Hunt for Red October obviously started it off, and then Patriot Games. But yeah, definitely a fan of the series. Got all the books and movies. Birth of a Nation. Nate Parker did his thing in that one. Decent film. All the Planet of the Apes. Us was over. Oh, Alita or whatever it's called. That was actually pretty good. I actually like that film. For an animated movie, it was decent. Well, partly animated. Some other people were real in it. Obviously, Men in Black is what Men in Black is. I like The Drop. That movie was good. I definitely like that movie. I think that was a UK movie or no? I don't know. It was good. I enjoyed it a lot. Us was overrated to me. Suicide Squad, I had no expectation for any DC movies outside of Batman, so I wasn't disappointed in it because I didn't have any expectations for it. It's weird. Again, don't like zombie movies, but this one was alright. Hunger Games, I don't know where I'm at on that. I haven't even watched I don't know if I even watched like the last one. I might have, and then like this one of them was like 30 minutes. It felt like, and it was trash. I didn't finish it. I kind of fell off the series. Haven't watched Happy to Death yet. Glass and all those movies, all three of them are here, I think. I don't know. The movies, I don't know. I ain't really like them. Haven't watched this Warcraft movie yet. I heard it was good. I'm gonna check it out. Didn't watch any of these movies yet. Step Brothers and all that. I heard they're super funny and all that, but I haven't watched any of those yet. Dark Knight, Dark Knight Rises. I don't like the first one with Ra's al Ghul. I like these two better. My go-to is like when you want to test out the theater system and see where you've been at in a while. Like, you know, when you unhook shit and hook shit back up. My go-to movie is Dark Knight Rises to like do the scene with Joker robbing the bank, I think. Is that the right one? I don't know. It's been so long, confused. But that was my go-to movie. Jumanji, the new one. I don't know. I watched Jumanji in grammar school in 6th grade when it came out, and that shit creeped me out. I didn't like it. The new one is way different, but the first one, that shit was creepy to me as a kid. Kingman, The Kingsman, those movies are good. I like them both. Definitely over the top action, sweet. It's like John Wick, almost a vibe. There goes the other two John Wicks. I had to watch The Accountant. Of course, you know Forrest Gump is a classic. I had to watch The Accountant several times to get it. I don't like I don't like Matt Damon or Ben Affleck as actors, but I can admit when they have good movies. Like The Town was an excellent film. I think he's a douche. I had to watch The Accountant a few times to get it, even though it's my type of movie, my genre movie. It took me a few times to like enjoy it. All the X-Men movies are ass except for like the first one. Oh no, all the X-Men First Class movies are good. These other X-Men movies are all trash. But the First Class and all the other movies are alright. I Am Legend, GOAT. I haven't watched Goodfellas since I was a kid. I've never seen one Harry Potter. Obviously, I didn't buy that. I bought the first It out of like the second new It out of nostalgia from the original, but I didn't buy the second one because the second one was ass. This one was alright, but the second one I didn't like. 80s baby movie, Little Big Trouble, Little China. Judge Dredd is a classic. Kick ass. I didn't like the first one, but I liked the second one. I did not like Batman Begins. I don't know why. I like the other two better. Gangs of New York, a classic. Hobbit movies, I have no idea where I'm at on them. I have no idea where I'm at on those movies. Like, I lost count in where they at. Home Alone, classic, obviously. The first one is the best one. Lord of the Rings, I haven't watched those in years. Gotta redo them. I wish they were in 4K, but they're only in 1080. Spider-Man, Homecoming was alright. I didn't like the second one with Jake Gyllenhaal. Justice League was trash. Even the second one where they made it longer, it was just longer trash. And Blade Runner, it took me like 4 times to finish this movie. It's long as hell and kind of dry and boring. I gotta go back and watch the original one. I forget, but it's 172 movies on here. Godzilla, never had an expectation for it, so I didn't know it. Warrior, I haven't watched that yet, but I heard it's a good fighting movie. Star Treks, I'm not disappointed in any of them. I enjoyed them as watching that at home in the theater. Wouldn't have gone to see any of them in theater, but they were good. Haven't seen The Martian yet. Groundhog Day, classic. Silver Linings was actually a decent movie from her. It was actually an alright movie. Looper was alright. Big classic, obviously, like I said before. Last Dragon classic. Into the Dragon. Barry Gordy's. Bronx Tale is a decent movie. We grew up watching that. Bloodshot was ass. I think, did I? I did not pay for it. Did I? I watched it when it was like, this is like one of the first big movies that came out in the pandemic. But my time about to run out. I think you get 10 minutes of this. for a Kids A cliffhanger. Interstellar, I haven't finished yet, but it's a good movie. I don't have the other one where what's that annoying little cunt name? What's his name? The one dude who's always crying about climate change, where he's crawling on the ground for like half the movie. I still gotta watch that. I haven't watched it yet, and that's ironically the movie he won an Oscar for. Clint Eastwood, always an OG back in the day. Westerns used to be boring to me, but as I'm older, I have a new appreciation for them. Saw movies, there's whatever. I like the first two Saw movies. I'm gonna eventually watch the Spiral thing. I accidentally rented this, not even with intention. Independence Day is a great movie. It's funny that people don't even recognize Will Smith is only on screen for like 20 minutes of the whole movie. He's a star and known for the movie, but he didn't have that much on-time screen. Good movie, obviously, to watch this time of the year or next month. That's it. That's my 172 movies. I got movies on the wish list that I do want to get. Where's my wish list? None of these are my wish list. What's mine? Oh yeah, Enemy to State, one of my favorite movies, in my top 10. Focus was alright. I don't know if I want to buy that. Unless it's these. I do eventually want. I don't like Matt Damon either, but I do enjoy the Bourne Supremacy series. I will eventually get that. We don't need to take. Oh, my favorite comedy of all times, hands down. Have Plenty. It's $10. I might just get it. This is one of my favorite movies of all times, especially romantic comedies. It's simple, short, sweet. It's quote unquote low budget, but I love the film. Logan was alright. It's just a Western. Karate Kids are obviously what they are. Matrix Bundle. I have to go back and rewatch those. Hopefully, I wish these were in 4K. Wait, Point of No Return. I'm a fan of La Femme Nikita. That's actually up in my top 10 as well. I can't even lie. I love that that movie. Oh, here we go. The Revenant. That's the movie where he's crawling around for half the movie. I don't know if I'm gonna buy it, but it's on the to get list eventually. The Prestige. What else? Oh, we already got the Star Trek, so these can come off. Some of these movies can come off because we already got them. Unstoppable was stupid. I don't know who put that on here. The damn movie's about a goddamn train not moving. You can take the X-Men's off because we got most of those. All these X-Men movies are trash, except for the first class ones. They were good. Silence of the Lamb, I'll definitely get that. Definitely get that. Misery, I ain't gonna lie. That movie scared the shit out of me when I was a kid. Probably like that next to Fallen are like, I have a love-hate relationship with Misery because it's spooky and creepy to me because that could really happen. But it's up there next to Fallen for me. I mean, I don't like it, but it actually is scary thinking about the movie, like, because it could literally all happen in real life. I don't even know where I'm at with Maze Runner. These is like the bootleg Divergence and all those movies. I don't know where I'm at with those. I probably saw the first one and didn't watch the rest of them. But, ooh, God, I definitely might get the Gremlins. That's definitely another nostalgia thing, being an 80s baby raised in the 90s. Chronicle. That movie was alright. Original Blade Runner was on the list to get. 8 Miles trash. Who put this shit on here? I know I had some movies I wanted. This is the list category. Yeah, these are my movies. Action Jackson, I'm eventually get. It's one of my favorite movies as a kid. First real black superstar I grew up watching. I definitely want to get the original Battle Royale movies. I'm not gonna buy Spell, but I do want to check it out. I do want to watch this movie as well. I'm not paying for it though. Full Metal Jacket is definitely gonna go in there sometime. It's a classic war film. Can't have a collection without that. That's it. This movie right here got to come off too. It was ass. I saw it already. Unhinged. Haven't seen Fat Man Santa yet or whatever. Oh yeah, Crocodile Dundee, definitely a classic. Grew up watching that. Definitely will give that a shot as well. Original Mortal Kombat's. I do want to see them after watching this last one that came on HBO. Wasn't that great. Crocodile Dundee, definitely, again, as a classic. Gotta get those eventually sometime. Let me see your Vudu list. What movies you got on yours? Definitely a way to get a couple friends to get on here. You can all share one account and buy movies instead of, all your movies, all your Blu-rays that you got the little codes to. You can put them on here. And it's like the little trick you can do too, where you can buy the movie at in standard definition, but still get the Blu-ray copy. Go look that up on YouTube. I do that, but that's it. That's my Vudu list.